Hey yo, I gotta break the habit, every day feel like the same thing. Too much struggle only make you die younger. I wonder if I'm the only one without the answer. This hunger inside of me, it only keeps a hand.
Lindsey Gamble here, HITP Music, and there, Meekins. What's going on?
How's it going, man? Chill.
Not too bad. So we're here at your headliner tonight, Brighton Music Hall, hometown Boston. It's one of the first tours you have of a couple coming out.
Yeah.
How's it feel to performing in front of your hometown?
Yeah, I mean, I always love playing in Boston, man, but I think this one particularly is real special for me just because, like, you know, from start to finish, this show is just us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got Pilot Nation on the bill, OG's on the bill, Michael, like, we're just trying to set a new standard around here for shows, you know what I'm saying? And it just feels really good, just like being able to have fun and have people come support and everything like that. Like, I'm just really excited that we're all out here in Boston getting the opportunity to just do some cool stuff.
So how'd you hook up with Tim and like you said, Pilot Nation, and all those guys?
So I met Tim like a little over a year ago now, and we just started working together on some stuff, and then about like 6 or 7 months ago, he started getting involved in like a manager position. We've been doing stuff like that ever since, and so that's how I linked up with all the other local artists around here through that relationship. It's been really cool, man. Like, I'm just about, you know, making music, so everyone out here has got a different vibe, and I think it's cool we can all collaborate and make some music stuff.
Before you were out in West Coast, correct?
Yeah.
How was that being like, you know, on the West Coast where it's kind of like the Mecca, along with New York, of like music, compared to being like Boston? Boston's not really known for its hip hop, but right now it's really buzzing.
I think like all I did out in LA was like learn and be able to come back and like use what I learned to better the situation for myself and my team and everybody. And so like I'm not in a rush, you know what I'm saying, to do anything musically because I'm only 20, but like I went out to LA when I was 18 and I just want to like study the game and really just give myself and my team the best shot to like to really make something pop, you know what I'm saying? So I was out in LA, I learned a lot about production and like just the way that the industry works, and I built a lot of relationships out there which I want to use to my advantage, but do it in the way that I want to do it. So that's why I came back to Boston and like, you know, started to do more of like a guerrilla style marketing approach, just from the ground up, like starting with my area and trying to really have the Northeast unlocked, then the East Coast, then the whole country, then like international, you know what I'm saying? Just take it slow and just do the slow grind approach.
So if, I believe you were signed at some point.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
if you
still signed, yeah.
But right now you kind of have the Lamp City Records thing, kind of like independent grind.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So yeah, so my deal with Atlantic is through my label Lamp City Records, which is great that I'm just able to like, you know, be in that position because I think I have a little bit more freedom to kind of take it slow and do certain things that I want than other artists would have, just being on a major label and just having to like look for radio right away. I feel like that's not my goal right now. So yeah, I'm just trying to build that brand and just, you know, this album that I have coming out in May 21st is going to be released through that label. It's just going to be dope, man.
So what exactly is Lamp City? Because at some point it was pretty unknown. It was just like this kind of hashtag, kind of like sticker thing.
Yeah, that's what I started off just trying to get the name out there so people would be like, what the hell is that? Like, what's going on with that? And then eventually, you know, I kind of let people know, like, it is my brand, it's my fan base, it's like the crew, it's kind of everything, it's the label. But how it started, where I got the name, was like me and my friends back in high school when we were like, we used to drive around and like smoke or whatever, we said like we were Langton.
Okay.
And then like Langton turned into Lamp City, like, yo, we're Lamp City right now, like, you know what I'm saying? It became like a synonym for that. And I just liked the way that sounded, you know what I'm saying? So when I was thinking of like what I wanted to use for a brand, I was like, Lamp City, like, why not? And then Lamp City Records and all that stuff.
So Lamp City, like you said, is the name of the album.
Yep.
What can we expect on that as far as like, I don't know, as far as like production, guest appearances, the whole concept?
So the whole thing's produced by me. It's like 13 tracks. And Skizzy Mars is featured on it. Replay's got a feature on there. Stiz is featured on it as well. And it's just it's a real honest project, man. Like, it's just really just me in my element, just making the music that I love to make. And I think that it's definitely got an appeal that'll really attract a lot of listeners, I hope. And I just really want to take it to the next level with this project. So we're trying to do everything next level, whether it's the visuals, the song releases, everything. We just want to be as clean as possible, you know what I'm saying? And just really let people know that we're serious about this.
So you produced 13 tracks. There's a lot of great like hip hop / producers out there. It's big think, you know, producing and making the beat and like actually, you know, spitting over it? What do you think is so unique about that?
Well, you know what's funny, man, is like, if you were to make me a beat right now and give it to me and like tell me like, yo, rap some stuff on this, like, I wouldn't really like be able to like for me, like personally, I wouldn't be able to like write a good verse to it, because like if I'm not there from the start of the first sound of the beat to the last, like I can't like get inspired to write a song. So like that's why I started producing my own stuff. It's just like I was finding myself getting frustrated trying to write over other people's beats, and I just didn't know where to go with it, because I wasn't like, you know, because I have a musical brain, so like I understand theory and like all that. So if I'm not really involved in the making of the beat, I don't know, I just can't figure out a way to flow over beats, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I started to do it. And then I love producing. I was a producer first before I started rapping, you know what I'm saying? But
how would you describe your music?
You know, like, I think for a while I was like, I used to get mad salty when people were like, frat rap this, frat rap that. At this point, dude, like, I don't even care. Like, I'm in a position now where like I can go and do a show, and like I'm just happy to be where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like where do I kind of like lay in the game, like I'm just kind of trying to do something unique and really like create a sound. And I think I have the luxury of doing that since I do produce my own stuff. Like I have a little bit more say of what my shit's gonna sound like. So whenever the times are going a certain way, I want to just try and push the limits with music and do stuff a little bit differently, but also still make stuff that people want to listen to. And if that attracts college kids, that's cool. If that attracts like 17-year-old kids, that's cool. Whoever wants to listen to my music, I'm down. I just love making music, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that you know, I wouldn't consider like a Mac Miller or any of those dudes like frat rap either. You know, like I think like if you're gonna be frat rap, like you gotta be like in college, you know, like rapping about college, which is fine. You know, like I don't go to college. I have no interest in listening to any of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't listen to that music, but like go do your thing. If you can sell out shows doing that, that's cool. But like that's just not me.
What type of advice would you give an upcoming artist, especially in the Boston hip hop scene?
Man, I think just figure out what you want to do as a musician, and don't let anybody tell you differently. Just figure out your goal and go and do it. You know, and then eventually, once you get a little bit of traction or whatever, like people are gonna start coming towards you, and you know, that's just how it is. It's just believe in yourself. If you really believe, like there's certain people who probably aren't good at making music, but there's a lot of people who are good at making music too, and all you gotta do is just believe in yourself. So that's all the like. I don't think I'm in a position to really give anyone advice besides just like, you know, do you and just like have fun doing what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to do, I guess.
So besides music, what else do you like to do?
Basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah, basketball's my first.
What's the motto?
Ball is life.
Okay. Ball is life. So I have one more question. I remember listening to an interview you talked about you almost kind of lost your life.
Yeah.
You know, with the craziness, with the tragedy that happened at Boston Marathon. You know, kind of, what are your thoughts about that?
Man, it was really sad hearing that news, man. And I just want to say, you know, my thoughts and prayers are with everybody dealing with that tragedy, and the whole city is going through that right now. I think there's an energy around the city that's different, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, I think that the energy is positive in a way. Like, you always got to try and take something positive out of situations like that, and understand that we're a strong city, so we're obviously going to get through that. But it was a crazy day. Like, I was on my way back from New York City. We were going to go to the marathon, and then we ended up stopping at Tim's house, like, and we just stayed there the whole day because we didn't even know. Like, we couldn't even get Jeff back in the city. Tim was trying to get back in the city. It was crazy. So, like, you know, I don't understand why people would try and take away the freedom that we have to go and have a good time at a place like the Boston Marathon. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to be able to do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, like, they didn't win it. Like, whoever did this didn't win anything. Like, we still win. Like, we're still going to be a city
unified
and unite. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's what you got to take out of it. And of course, like, it's terrible that so many people got injured and some people lost their lives. It's just, it sucks, man.
Of course, man. We hope they all get well. Yeah. Tonight, I'm sure you're going to tear it down. Where can fans find your music?
You can
order Lamp City and everything else.
Yeah, for sure. The pre-order for Lamp City goes on sale on iTunes next week, so make sure you grab that. It comes out May 21st. You can check out all my stuff at cammeekins.com and follow me on Twitter at cammeekins, CAMMEEKINS.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out.
Meekins, HITP Music.
Fuck